So, one more series for the round of 16. 15 Sway and Ice Orc waiting. So, one Orc, one human. It will be a second Orc following in this best of 3 as Soin and Guagua defeated their human opponents in the Winnerbracket semi-final. And it all works out well starting this game. It does. We got Soin in the upper right of Concealed Hill and Guagua bottom left. So, let's see which orc prevails here.
And what is the meta at the moment? Is it still Blade Master, Tier 2, Mass Raider Walker, no room for Tier 3, no room for third hero? Or is there a little more leeway currently? Do we see Tier 3? Do we see Walker Master and Orb of Lightning? Maybe even some Torrents? Last time I saw Torrents, they did not look good. They just got devoured and hexed, and they were pretty useless. But it has been shown before by Infi that they can work.
First thing nowadays I check in Orc Mirror is someone skipping barracks, because I felt that was a horrible build by Lin and Fly in WGTL. They both tried it and they kind of both failed, but with the Farseer by Guagua. He is kind of a specialty in Orc Mirror. Once again, there was one series, it happened once, where he opened with TC Headhunters and won on Northern Isles. I have to mention this because it's so awesome. And that was the game that made me a lifelong fan. And here, not as crazy, but fast. Oh, he cancelled it.
Cancelled, yeah. After like 10 seconds or something? Changed his mind.
Okay. Maybe still stuck in the Orc versus Human matchup. Just muscle memory.
The worst feeling though is when you start your hero, or you think you did, and after 1 minute and 10 seconds you're like, where is my hero? And then you're like, oh my god, I didn't actually click the button. Happens to me too many times.
Still a fast tech for Guagua, but what now? Self and Clarity and Speed Scroll. Shop first for Soin, also interesting.
That is a little bit too right away if it's uninterrupted. And with the Blade Master's little Windwalk trick, you can prevent Inner Fire, makes this camp much easier. Inner Fire and healing, in fact. Oh, dude, but Guagua, what a read! But a dust against it as well, but just too late. That dust was not in time to do anything about that. And that is a great first snack by this Blade Master.
Replenishment potion, so awesome for harassment play, especially with the Blade Masters. You can heal in Windwalk. Tech to follow this up. This could lead to a Warmill trap. But no, Peasant's not in range. Blade Master moves out again. A little bit of healing could easily be cancelled.
And I guess now Guagua still wants to make sure that he's keeping up the pressure. Doesn't want to let Soin creep. Who would have a much easier time creeping having grunts already. And can go for the second grunt right now. There we go. Soin starts it right away. Guagua's having to wait a long time for his melee units. But for that, his tech is faster.
Soin doesn't do anything with the split grunt, just scouting a little. Doesn't know this build at all, so he doesn't know about the fast tech either. Grunts are coming now, Burrow is ready, uncontested. And we play a little ring around the Concealed Hill with everything in the shadows.
Yeah, only 2 creeps killed here so far. Still lots of stuff available for the second heroes.
Well, Guagua thinking, am I safe? Can I do this? Yes, he can. And good scout again. Or if he steals this. Oh, didn't get it. Spidey socks for Soin. That was an important and good lasted. Good steal. On the other side, hoping for a claw. And a ring. Grunts are getting ready for the creep on the upper right hand side as well. Tier 2 finished. Time for some Shadow Hunters.
It's a good Blade Master start here for Soin as far as items go. Claws, slippers, and circlet. If he maybe gets a claws +9 at the gold mine, or something good from the red camps, could be some very strong Blade Master action here later. Whereas with this ring, I'm not sure how much Guagua is going to be able to pull off with his first hero. Wow. Tier 3 rush.
He is very, very special. No beastery with that, just a totem. And so far, no scout by Soin. Just checks out the middle if there's a Overlord trap build. But no, not the case.
Very nice steal here again by Guagua with the Blade Master. Was able to take the Gloves of Haste away, which would have made this Blade Master crazy strong for Soin. Got more experience with that as well. Almost level 2 now.
A player's forces are under attack.
But he can't go for the red cap, can he?
I don't dare to make assumptions with Link Guagua and Mirror. Got level 2 now. Blade Master's in to interrupt. The Shadow Hunter is creeping with the rest of the armor. But he must know the Blade Master is on his trail. 50% tier 3.
Once you get tier 3, third hero TC, and Lightning Orb and so on. Oh, last hit steal there returned by Soin. Blade Master is gonna perhaps have to pay for this. With a speed scroll, with a chase, and a hex that could be dangerous. Here comes the hex, backstab, right clicks, and he's dead. That was a last hit steal, not worth it. That's a lot of time for this tier 3 to come online.
How to buy time in Orc Mirror for tier 3 tech, killing the opponent's heroes. Oh boy. Still no level 2 for the Shadow Hunter either. There's a little bit on the right hand side, but that is not efficient usage. Raider Walker for Soin. I wonder what's the build. He has a little bit of an issue as he blocked his walkers in. Is it... He must go Kodos at some point, right? So there must be a beastery somewhere, somewhen. Here's the Ogre trap, but Soin plays this aggressive.
Oh,
Hex against it.
Nice hex. Speed scroll gets out.
Awesome battle drums. If he decides to play without beastery, then it's really good.
Yeah. And also quite a lot of wasted time for Soin. Tried to come in here for the harass, for the steal, and didn't really get anything.
Tier 3 is done. Orb of Lightning. Walkers are still trapped.
Player's forces are under attack.
Oh my god, dude.
In ethereal form, why can't they move through trees?
Like ghosts in the forest?
Yeah.
Dude, that would be so weird. Imagine like there's suddenly 10 walkers appearing in your main. Without a zeppelin, without anything.
Yeah, build some walls. Well,
So they can walk through trees, but not through buildings.
It's magical walls. Shamans put some magic on it, and
I see. Yeah.
then it's safe.
Makes a lot of sense.
They could actually do that to trees as well, but
Sounds like
Yeah.
you've been writing on the last season of Game of Thrones there.
here we go. Another engagement with the Purge, and we love the Orb of Lightning's Purge. Speed scroll, Spirit Link. There's like just a couple of walkers for Guagua. It's so weird. Going for the Raiders now to take away the CC. Shadow Hunter levels are quite equal. Mana as well. This is a weird time to fight.
Yeah. The automatic purge should be good from the lightning orb, I guess.
Last heal
Soin is
wave
getting
from
more
both
kills.
sides. This walker saved into ethereal form for now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, fighting without ensnare against ensnare, not that easy. And there we go. Another net, another kill. He wants this purge so bad, but he doesn't get it. Time to get a second orb of lightning for the Shadow Hunter.
TC coming third. More walker. He's just playing grunts and walkers. Oh, these ensnares hurt. All of a sudden, it's a very close to 3 Blade Master, and also no clarity running on the Shadow Hunter. That could hurt in the long run. But yeah, great fight for Soin. That was to be expected, though. It's still a lot of creeps on the map. This could benefit him, for the tier 3.
A
No
player's
follow-up
forces
tier
are
3.
under attack.
Just attack upgrades for Soin at the moment. And red.
Can't kill the walker who was healing there at the fountain. TC feels like it's forever. Taking forever to come out. Oh, that Kodo in the back. Does he get the purge this time? No purges!
Awesome it would be to have End Snare. But yeah, with the Orb of Lightning, you are relying on the RNG, and RNG does link Guagua no favors so far. Here they come. And some crits as well. Kill is level 3.
Oh, Ensnare, focus, Blade in trouble. Ensnare again. Oh, has to use the heal scroll.
Player's forces
Maybe.
are under attack.
Where's this TC? Where's this goddamn TC?
I guess he's idling in the base a bit, eh? Coming now. Another End Snare, more right clicks. Oh my lord. What a disaster of a mid-game.
Yeah.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you play Raiders. Usually in Orc Mirror. Got the Walker upgrade now, but... Where's this leading to? What's the end game?
Guagua, I mean, he kind of shot himself in the foot this game. He chose to take that fight. He was also supply stuck when he reached tier 3, so he couldn't go for a TC right away, rather spend the money on the Orb of Lightning. And then went into the middle of the map without having his tier 3 upgrades yet, when he could have instead grabbed the natural, which is still left. Now there is a TC, now there is a level 3 Blade Master. But the Shadow Hunter for Guagua is still far away from the level 3 leveler.
Yeah, and he can't even go for any upgrades as he has no War Mill yet. There's not a single grunt left, so damage is coming from heroes only. And they are not that well leveled. Ring of Protection +4 doesn't help in that either. Tanking with Spirit Walkers, by the way, not the best idea. And Snare on the Blade Master again. Limited Windwalk. That was the last one. Oh, Hex maybe? Not in range. Reveal. And Snare again. I feel like he's dead.
Yeah, we've kind of seen this before. There he goes.
It's a pretty poor Orc Mirror for Guagua.
Unfortunately, tier 3 can be so much fun, but this game, it's not working out.
Tier 3 by Soin now. Close to level 4. Robe of the Magi also wonderful. Killing the shop with ease. Has no pillage, but it's alright. Another walker. He has master training now though, so if he loses walkers, he can just revive them.
Speed scrolls around with the peons. Oh, that's pretty cool. But of course you can fight out of that rather easily.
Yeah, there's more heal scrolls. There's more Spirit Link, so that's how you get out. In the meantime, the Raiders do damage to the spirits. Oh, the TC. That poor TC. Oh, was he a bait? Not really. Not going for the Blade Master. Now he is. Needs some purges. Doesn't get them anyway.
So much easier to microwave when you have the ensnares. And that Blade Master is dying. Third time?
Yep. GG. Pretty easy game for Soin after struggling a little bit in the early. Once you realize there's no Raiders, no Kodos, just walkers, he was kind of trashing him there.
I would have loved to see what the game looks like if Guagua plays a little bit more slowly, creeps more passively, gets the TC out before losing all those units. But with that game went, I'm not so sure we're going to be seeing much tier 3 anymore.
Oh, we really don't know. Maybe he's going for the TC Headhunters again. I'm still hoping for it. I'm not giving this up. Map choice following Guagua. Now, of course, Twisted it is.
Blade Master and a fast lab creep normally what we're expecting here. But quite a while ago, we also saw some Farseer play here sometimes. But it's also very, very dangerous to go for if you don't have a good early game. If your opponent gets to the late with walkers and Blade Master levels.
Apparently this pick and ban is a little weird as it's now revealed that both players chose TM as the losing map. So no one really wanted to play Echo Isles, they just do it. Our overlay is not made for that.
That's weird.
So it's like 2 maps left. How did they determine the starting map then?
I don't know. And the admin also really didn't exactly want to elaborate. We're just go, go, go. Next map.
Yeah, that's what they do. All right. I think we're a little bit behind schedule. Oh, maybe catching up now. Yeah, we're catching up. And it's working. Twisted starting position, super important. Let's see where they end up on the biggest map of the game.
Spawning cross position. So in the top right, in the blue, in the red. I mean, Guagua in the blue, bottom left. And he... Is he going for the lab? I think so. Laboratory creep, very, very beneficial. Orcs can go for that early. Was revealed quite a while ago that you can lure out the rock golem, trap him between the buildings, use the burrow for additional damage, and take out the big level 6 creep early and hope for a big item drop. But that definitely is not possible with how Guagua is building this base, is it?
Don't you need the barracks a little further forward?
Yeah, I think so. Further forward barracks and also the burrow a little bit more towards the lab.
Just like Soin does here.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he has a new way of doing this. It is Blade Master again.
So it looks like Guagua wants to be aggressive. Or not, I guess.
Oh, shop at the north.
Ah.
Okay. So,
Alright.
does that line up with the blade? Not really. Huh? Of course, they don't know where the starting positions are of their opponents.
So there's going to be, if he's lucky, a clause of attack, but nothing is really bad. The ring isn't great, but also can be helpful on a Blade Master. And is actually more experienced than the Rock Golem is. The Null Camp, fully crept, is almost level 2. The Rock Golem is only like a 120 experience or something like that.
Quantity over quality, just like us with our casts. Here we
Oh!
go! Oh,
Players'
Soin does
forces
it.
are under attack.
Burrow is in range again. Just not do the last hit. Wait, is it? It's not in range anymore.
It's not quite in range.
Oh, that's a lot of
Oh.
HP.
Kind of. Oh my god, it is like a pixel away.
Oh, the boulder. Oh, the creeps come back. Oh, what a disaster.
Not again.
It happens all the time. Well, yeah, fuck.
I mean, you have to finish it now, don't you? Oh, but he's getting healed by his friend. And now the boulder! Oh no!
Well, I guess there's good reasons to pick Twisted against Soin.
Oh, and Guagua can just do whatever he wants. He's got double circled already.
Mm-hmm.
Going for the next one.
Mm-hmm.
And someone is like, alright, I guess we go out in the map now.
Yeah, go next.
Players' forces.
Zamuro with 0 experience. Oh, rough game. He's...
Samuro might be weak, but Mikasa is very strong.
Oh, can you steal this? Coming in with the Windwalk. Alright. So, you need the steal.
Reveal.
Did get the last hit.
Got the experience, not the item though. Only a ring. Cancel some healing, that's also fine.
A player's forces are
Tier
under
2
attack.
techs. Around the same time.
I would have thought Soins would be slower with the peons in the burrow. But I guess Guagua also had to go for the shop. It's Speed Scroll Chase versus Speed Scroll Save. Grunt would survive.
Very cool to have the shop here now out on the map.
Yeah.
But what's next with 2 grunts and a blade?
Going for the null camp. Seems like we're going to be splitting these. The right one. Going to Guagua. And Soin gets his outside his main. Finally going to be level 2 for him. And hopefully a clause of attack as well. Haven't seen any claws here yet.
Shadow Hunter second tier 2. Very normal build this time. Totem already for Soin.
Two ring finds here for Guagua. Certainly not the best. Beast here this time for Guagua.
Yeah, for Soin as well.
Was a question because he hasn't used it yet. Started yet. Okay, there we go. No tier 3 quickly this time around.
Yeah, creeping game continues on Twisted after quite an action-packed early game for Soin.
A player's
Yule
forces
trees,
are
man.
under attack.
The moment when he gets back to that lab, revenge is gonna be strong. Shadow Hunter out. Oh, chance for a Vamp Aura here. Doesn't want that to be stolen. Rope of the Magi, also good.
Yeah, lots of chances for Scourge Bone Chimes here. We have it at 6 camps. The 4 labs in the corners. And the 2 merchants in the middle. And now the level 3 Blade Master advantage is quite big. So much roaming that can be done by Guagua. Tries to solo the Warlord. But guess what? The enemy's right there. Oh, he stole the dust. That was smart. And now this Blade Master cannot be detected.
Run kind of surrounded. He could go for it. Okay, aiming for the Warlord. He has a slot ready. Click Wars over the item and the last hit.
Oh!
Rune Braces, got it. Not sure who got the experience. I think Soin. Windwalk again, sells the Rune Braces immediately. Oh, another steal, or does he... Oh, he's going for the grunts. Oh, if he's lucky with the crits, immediate hex. Good reaction with Soin.
Has to be careful about the next hex. Oh my god, everything is so hurt. This is like the Knopf moment. Don't do it, dude.
Invul is ready though.
Oh, he's getting... Okay, stealing the heal scroll. And backs up. But even if he didn't get the kills, this is Shadow Hunter creeping slowed down by so much.
Yes. And enough energy as a reward.
Ooh. This Shadow Hunter is pretty smart.
Warmill for Kodos. We stay on tier 2 for longer. By 500 mana already. Woohoo. And someone has the wrong idea of Linguaga's movement.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, it's time for revenge. This rock golem. 6 minutes ago, this was a disaster. But looks better now.
Gonna be level 2 at least for the Shadow Hunter, but level 3 is still far away. If a fight was to erupt, would be problematic for Soin. Oh god, I've got out of the surround again. But will die and drops the Scourge Bone Chimes. Hallelujah.
A player's forces are
That
under
is very wonderful indeed. Guagua scanning again. Greater healing, Mantle of Intelligence, more mana on the Shadow Hunter. And this rest of the camp takes a long time. Oh, Blade Master hexed and snared. There's 2 ensnares and more hexes. He has the dust, of course, but Invul Potion and he's safe.
Oh.
Is he though?
Is he though?
Shadow Hunter from the left-hand side. Hex. Yep. No stab. Just a big potion. I don't think he can fight out. And that is A kill.
Oh, and he can go for the red camp and lab right after if he wants. But he doesn't want.
Retreats first. Little shopping trip, I guess. Get the Kodo. Tavern Revive, so expensive. We are at around 50, that's fine, but all the gold that doesn't go into army goes into items, and those help a lot in Mura.
Alright, Guagua is looking for the big fight. One heal scroll already. Is gonna get a second one here from the shop.
Good scout person. Full mana, 610 mana plus a potion.
Oh my god, dude, if he drops the items.
Trapping the Kodo already. So, how strong is the Vamp Aura really? Rest of the army for Guagua still takes some time.
Trying to protect the Kodo Beast with everything that he has. Realize how important it is. First heat wave rattled through already. Both Kodos though ensnared, and Soin is gonna fall rather quickly. Guagua did get his surrounded as well though, and that Kodo also going to die here sooner or later. How many heal scrolls does he want to pop for it? Not a single one. Heal scroll comes after. That healed the rest of the army at least. Shop coming here for Guagua as well. He wants to stay in this position, looking for more kills with raiders, using the ensnare against other raiders. He's finding those kills. And so many heal waves here. It's crazy. Drops the items on the ground. A little dangerous against the Blade Master, but he does pull it off.
Oh,
So much mana still.
Yeah, walkers are falling as well. That was the last heal wave for Soin. Gets the shop in the end. Okay, that was certainly an objective that he wanted to get. Walkers take care of the other walkers, but both... Oh no, that one's not safe. Bye-bye. Level 4 on the Blade Master now. Wheeling Guagua with a great fight. And still so much mana to use.
Well, when he gets the Kodo with the next net. Right click, follow up damage. Shadowhunter is finally going to have another heal wave here soon for Soin. Clarity is running. Good cancel with the Raider there in the back. Kodo falls, Grunted's back, Shadow level 4. And the heal wave is too late. Oh, Soin. This game will not be yours.
Yeah, just kill after kill at this point. Level 4, another shop setup. So let the siege begin. We do have pillage already. So all the damage is actually worth a lot. He could go to the shop, or he was at the shop, but he sees it. It is pretty much impossible, so that is GG, and 1-1. Third game goes the full distance as well.
Yes. No 2-0s here yet today. And very different game. Of course, very different strategy by Guagua, not trying to go for the tier 3 rush anymore. And of course that early for Soin, that was a little bit painful with that rock golem. How does this keep happening to him? To him over and over? Does he have a mental block against the rock golem?
I don't know, man. He needs to do that like 1,000 times, I guess, but yeah, it's really only him alone. I don't know. Doesn't happen to many other players.
The top right is it one of the hard positions? I think the bottom left and the bottom right are supposed to be the hard ones, right? Well, I can't do it either. Soin happens. And even with that map dropped, he still has a chance to make it out in first place. Our last map, the decision will be on Echo.
So weird that no one picked this map. How does this work? Guess they veto in secret then.
Players are ready. And off we go. Are my dreams of a far-tier game here gonna be realized? Or are we still all about that Blade Master life? Probably Blade Master, to be honest. Neo's hoping for the TC Headhunters. I have never seen that yet. To me, this is only a story of myth. But I know it was Guagua who did it.
Let's go! Guagua upper left, Soin upper right. One map for the playoffs, which then should be prize money already. Check this out. Oh no, only top 4. But hey, it's one step closer to prize money. Yeah, both with normal altars. No TC Headhunter, as expected. We have skipped barracks though. Not on Guagua's side, not on Soin's side. Another normal Orc Mirror coming up.
Alright then. Blade Master seems so hard to give up here on this map, especially in the early. For the sniping of the items, especially at the marketplace, and the claws, and even the merchant in the south. Blade Master, such a valuable hero to have.
In 20 minutes, by the way, that's the start of the ESL Open Cup. You should go and sign up for that. Participation numbers have been rather poor for Open Cups in the past, so make it worth it for the admins and make this broadcast longer. The more players, the longer the cast, and that's what we all want. So go, ESL Warcraft.
Blade Masters here. No surprise, of course. Gonna have fast here too. Question is, who can get more experience, can get more items from the early game? Can maybe get some juicy steals.
And once again, just like on Twisted, who has the better RNG with so many claws and very limited good higher level permanent items.
Players' forces are under attack.
Did Guagua use all his luck on Twisted already with the 500 plus mana? How do we start? Ring for Soin. Ring for Guagua.
Keeping it fair. I like that. Creeping the whole camp, by the way. Not just the item. Which we see especially a lot from players like Soin. Focus, I mean. Tech at the same time. The one burrow tech, delaying the grunts here a little. But the Shadow Hunter in tier 2 building timing is so important that this seems to be the preferred build.
A player's forces are
And if you don't find the claws, if they're in the marketplace, you can still buy them. And Soin is faster, I guess because of his shop positioning than his opponent. And that's the claws going for him.
There's another pair though.
Oh yeah.
Keeping it fair indeed.
What is the restock timer on those claws?
No idea.
Well, if they stick around here long enough, we're gonna find out.
are under attack.
No, it's not too long. There's a circlet here. Doesn't have the money yet. Now he does.
Soin called his cousin to help. That's a retreat.
Why didn't he buy the circlet though? I guess I will be delaying tier 2 things too much.
A player's forces are under attack.
Good scout by Guagua. Sees the Blade Master in the south. But also sees the Speed Scroll getting popped, so doesn't engage the Ogre Magi. Instead engages the creep to trigger the End Snare. Uh-oh, but now Guagua's Blade in trouble. There is a dust here against him, but Speed Scroll's been used. Blade Master is safe.
Alright, little skirmishes lead to not much. Both game plans kind of disrupted. What did he get? Circle it now. Traded the ring for it. Okay, tier 2, Shadowhunter, and all the other stuff.
Are under attack.
Everyone builds the totem first over the beastry, right?
Pretty much.
Not at the same time. Always Shadowhunter Lodge first. Double claw now for Soin.
Yeah, I guess it's pretty nice to get that mana regen on the first walker and the second one going a little faster. Plus it has less health, right? Yeah, a little less health. But it's very rare nowadays to see the Blade Masters going for the building cancels.
Double claws on both of them. Can't wait for the crits. Okay. Down the beastry. And that should be Shadowhunter creeping. Oh, Guagua, are you brave enough?
Kind of dangerous if the opponent was to come in with Dust and Hex.
He saw his opponent, right? Didn't he? He did. I think he did. It was nighttime, but still. Or are they waiting for the next restock? Oh, just ring and now they both leave dissatisfied. Six o'clock goes to Soin though, uncontested, while Merchant goes to Guagua. Oh, here we go. He doesn't really know that Soin is still around.
Players' forces are under attack.
Oh, finally! Who's gonna get it? Someone gets it! But the item for Guagua, it's a big invul. It's pretty nice. Finally, we'll have the marketplace. In time to thank EO Cleo with the 6 gifted subs.
Damn.
Thank you, man.
Hi 6, thank you very much.
Thank you, McGuire with the 100 bits says, I'm glad Todd can't ban me here, so I can cheer. Teggy with the 11 months, Nit7 with the 6 months, and Jet Buell with the 11 months. I'm not sure if we had you guys earlier, but if we didn't, thank you all. Also to Urish. And back to the game. Shadowhunter with the pendant here, looking good. But Soin got more experience, didn't he? With the Merchant in the middle. Shadowhunter close to level 3. And still more camps left on Soin's side.
Soin no adept upgrade, interestingly, on the walkers. Still waiting for it. Should be queued any second, but that's kind of late.
Guagua again with the tier 3.
Yeah.
Quite a bit later this time. Not skipping the beastry. Has a war mill as well. Of course, if he gets a Kodo with the upgrade, that's super strong. But that is gonna absolutely have to be priority number 1 to take out them for Soin.
Class number 3. Oh, these crits are gonna be so wild. So what do we have for Soin on the Renegade? Parry up. Eh.
Oh, he's trying to steal the Nightcrawler. Oh, is this gonna cost him the invul? Is that worth it? Oh, no, just the speed scroll. Gets the claws, runs away.
Worth it. 4 claws now.
Dust again, though. Hex. Raiders, can he reach?
Windwalk still. He's still revealed. He's still revealed. There's another hex. Even low crits would help. And there's an end snare. Invul popped immediately. No one's coming in for the rescue. Invul is almost over. Yo, that's a lot of damage for Guagua though.
Could really use level 3. Oh my god, that's so much damage. He has to go for Orb of Lightning, doesn't he?
He can ditch the circlet.
That's gonna be some big crits, my friends.
Level 2 Kodo Aura coming up as well. This will improve this further. So when is that falling into tier 3?
He's gonna get to like plus 40 if he wants to stack it at all. Oh my god.
DPS is not too bad for Soin either, but of course, no match yet. There's not too much to creep anymore. Bottom right, I mean, you can always stack up from the marketplace. 800 gold. Oh, he invested into quite a bit. Kodo and Walker. Okay, there's another claw here.
A player's forces are
Blade
under
Master got
attack.
double.
That's without a Kodo.
Yeah. Okay. Give me those big red numbers. He's far away from level 3. So this is all level 1 crit. Let's take a look. Love the illusions. That was a backstab. He's not critting. 146 on level 1.
On level 1! That is ridiculous.
Shadowhunter has a pendant as well, of course. Mana potion for Soin. Kills another raider. Very hard to retreat with the Kodos now against this damage and all that lockdown. Dude, what a machine.
Dude, every hit hurts so bad. This Blade Master is destroying this fight.
Yep. Yep, absolutely true. And he gets the purges this time. No big supply lead yet because Soin is reproducing all the time. Another shop in the middle of the fight. Nice. Oh, these walkers not looking good. Heal scrolls a little too late. He's another purge and he can't save himself into the ethereal form. Soin is falling apart. Come on, give me crit level 2. I want to see higher numbers.
This game may not last as long. More grunts are dying. That is more experience though. And level 3. Okay. Has to be crit level 2.
Yeah.
How high can we go?
219!
219!
That was still kind of a low damage roll, a mid damage roll. We've not been to the max yet.
84 is his max damage, which is also crazy, by the way.
Yeah. That's 250 max. Boom! Bye-bye, Shadowhunter.
Everything's dead.
Yep. Plus 35, dude. And this Kodo upgrade isn't even done yet.
Is it coming?
No, no, unfortunately not. Oh, boy. Fight.
Whoa.
Slammed. Soin slaughtered. Doesn't want to go to the lower bracket, of course. Shimiko and Fortitude waiting there.
A player's
It's
forces
close
are
to
under
4
attack.
now. Ay. Soin's Blade Master is by no means weak. Sometimes one underestimates the gloves of haste for real DPS. These are also very, very good, but no match.
I wonder, like, giving up the circlet or 1 claws for gloves should be a lot more damage, right?
Yeah.
There's gloves in the shop.
Here's another claw. Give up the circlet. Come on, stack it up. Lame.
I want to see the Kodo aura.
Not coming.
Would need another plus 4 on this blade. Oh! Ancestral Spirit. Walker revived.
Okay, let's kill this altar. Soin can be lucky that crits of the Blade Master don't work against buildings, but it is a lot of damage. Signature shop in the back. Yeah, you can try to repair all you want. This SH is not coming back from this building. GG. Sick Blade Master destroys the Korean, and Guagua follows Ice Orc and 15 Sway into the quarterfinals. Quite a talent tournament here today. And yesterday.
Yeah. Especially these young Chinese orcs. Great 2 days for them. Ice Orc and Soin both, along with 15 Sway. Normally we always say these tournaments are getting dominated by the Koreans. So far,
Yeah.
it's the Chinese standing on top.
Yeah, that didn't work too well for them. Soin in the lower bracket, Chimiko in the lower bracket, Fortitude as well. So Soin has a little bit of a break. And this is what we do as well. Next game is Chimiko versus Fortitude in a human mirror. So stay tuned. We're gonna be right back.